Close enough. I'm not waiting. I'm not patient. Let me click over my chat so I can see. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, I'm live. Did I just crash before I even get started? No. We're good, Sonia. We're okay. We'll just, yeah, we're good. Sorry for the wheeze. Well, thank you. That was one I worked on the other day. Yeah, this is what I did the other day. This was on the psychedelic crazy thing. Just hadn't taken it down yet, but we're gonna do something new. Let's pop that down, put that over there. Let's start fresh. And hey, Kathy, I'm okay. I've had internet issues, so hey, Stan, how are you? I will definitely be in touch with you. I got your message. Kind of figure out, what's what, and that way I had the best answer I could give you. You know how it is. Let's add. This is just watercolor paper. We're just gonna toss some magenta. She's not right. She's not right. Where did dinner rolls come from? I've got some alizarin crimson, some Payne's gray. I think we will go with we're gonna drop in some cad yellow and probably just some phthalo blue. So we're gonna have 4 colors. Maybe if we have enough phthalo blue. Yeah, of course we do. Oh, and we need some white. Hopefully. It looks like we're going to be using craft white because I'm out of titanium. I know. I don't know what to think about her. Hey, Anthony. So we're going to grab a little glycerin. Little. Very little. Just enough to kind of do this number. Let's put in some white. Hope you guys can see fine. A little glary. I know. It's a tiny bit of blue. A little bit of white. And kind of just bring this in here like this. Kind of stretch it on out. And kind of do that number. I'm going to take some blue, put it over here, grab a little alizarin crimson, because we didn't put any purple on our thing today. We want some dark right up in here. And right about here. Somewhere's in here, yep. A little dark. Just kind of bring that out. How bad is that picture today? Be alright. Be alright. Go back in and grab my blue. Kind of stretch that way a little and this way a little. I'm going to wipe the brush off. And now I just grabbed a blob. Yes, a blob of white. I'm going to just put that blob right in here like this. And we'll just ease that blue right out. Right here. Kind of leave a little bit of that if you can see it. Okay, bring that right down into that dark blue. And we're just going to leave that. You can even grab a little bit more of that purpley color right in here. Just gonna, smoosh it around a little. And gonna got that going right there. I need to put a little bit of dark right in here. Just smoosh it, smooshing. That's where you just kind of I'm not living my dreams. Okay. I think there's a law against it. More like nightmares, Involves chickens and snow machines. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know either. I'll just kind of grab this dark right down in here. Just right in there. Kind of. I'll pull that around a little bit. Okay. Gonna just. Would you enjoy those tacos? Just gonna drop this cloud right in here. It's barely noticeable. You can't. It's not like super noticeably bright up there. It's kind of just faded in. Just wanna kind of connect the two a little bit. And we'll just kind of bring that over there like that. And go a little bit of that purpley color we were playing with a minute ago. Maybe we'll even touch a tiny bit of Payne's gray in there just for darkness. And just kind of bring that like that. Same deal over here. Just kind of bring that dark right in there. And I can do this with a different brush, but Susan, how are you? And we'll just kind of just bring that. Thank you and stuff. Now go eat your tacos while they're still warm. We just want the basics of those clouds in there. We don't need to get really, carried away. Bruce is fine. Thank you. A lot of people call me Vermont, but my name is Bruce. I wish I had an ounce of my talent too. I just do it for fun. Just kind of bring that over there. And get a couple of those multiple color clouds. And then, like usual, I'm putting mountains in this. I can't help myself. Seriously. I don't know what it is, but those things are hard. I never get the dimensions right. Hi, Mom. Just gonna kind of pretend there's some mountains in here. You're gonna know they're in there, but we're not gonna just gonna kind of bring them in like this. So there's some mountains back there. It's a tiny corner of white. We grab just a tiny touch of yellow. And we do need a little something. Maybe you're trying too hard. That was something that took a while to get into Sonia's head. There, DJ was the whole overthinking. The whole thing about a painting is giving you the illusion of what you're looking at is really what's on the canvas and not what we're just trying to convince you what your brain thinks that you see. It's all an illusion for us. We just your brain's telling you that something's looking the way it is, and maybe it's not even on the painting. I like you, but definitely should try. I think so. Yep, very much so. Let's just kind of toss it in there. And we got some nice little mountains. Nothing too complicated. Let's add a little bit of. I just felt like doing mountains and water today, so I think that's what I'll do. I think that's what we'll do. Just, get some background. And we'll just easily just kind of, real quick, toss this in here. And I'm going to kind of fade it in here. It's got kind of a cloud going on over there. Yeah, maybe it's a hazy day on the water. Hey, Rob, what's going on? Hope you're okay today. Let's slap some blue in here. We like putting the blue down. Just cool. Glycerin dripping on the carpet. My grandmother only knew, right? She's the one that told me to use it. It is. That's all I'm painting on is paper. Now, I did this really darker here. So I'm going to come back in and really put the white right to it. And I may not end up with water there. I don't know. You know, we just I don't look at pictures when I paint. As a lot of you know, I just do this, what's in my head, what happens on canvas, paper. It's not pre-planned or anything. I just kind of go with the flow, so to speak. Now we'll bring this down in here and maybe kind of bring that up. Kind of like this type of deal. And Kathy actually owns some of my paintings, quite a few of them actually. I could give her an English accent if it makes you feel like more at home, Rob. Thank you for sharing me out, Kathy, as always. I'll just kind of swipe that in there. Grab a little of the darker colors. And kind of just bring those right in here. I really like that dark stripe right there. I'm just going to use it out a little bit. Now let's see if we can produce some water. Oh, I don't know what kind of water we want to do today. Light blue, I think, probably would be good. Light gray. Yeah, let's go with a light, kind of light. Just do a couple of light somethings in here. And we'll just maybe kind of one of those deals. A little beach line, you know, something. That one's a little bit heavy. Okay. Let's see if we can kind of break this up a little bit in here. Not really putting anything in here. It's just, you know, kind of breaking up that line that's right there. So maybe there's something going on over here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there's a... Got some clouds, strange stuff going on, you know. Let's ease that out just a tiny bit. So it's not so big. And we'll just kind of bring that down. Like so. That one's a little heavy for me. I really like the really heavy ones all the time. Alright, so we got water's edge, something going. Kind of a really rough day. Let's grab a smaller brush. And actually put something in that I don't think anybody's going to expect. Oh, maybe. Maybe you've seen me do one or two. Let's go a little bit darker. Okay, thin it out just a tiny bit. I'm going to grab a little bit of yellow. It should turn kind of green colored. Might have to do this darker. Yeah, looks like it. Gonna have to do it in Payne's gray, I guess. I was hoping not to have to do it in dark, but that's alright. Howdy, Sue. Let's switch over to maybe a little bit of a... Okay, thank you. Not a big fan along here. Not my thing. No. DSR. Who's this? So yep, almost my wife's too. Suppose I should go out and get her something, right? So you guys think I should do that? You think it's important to get your wife something for her birthday? Maybe. Hey, Eldred, how's it going? Let's just kind of maybe. Let's grab a little bit of the gray. I'm going to drop that gray over here. Put a little Livestream crimson in it. See if we can get these up here without making a really big mess. We'll drop that down in there. And grab a little bit of that red, I think straight up a Livestream crimson. Because we need to go up here just a little bit. Now we're going to grab the bit larger brush. Move my white over. Grab a little bit of the yellow. Let's add a little bit of a yellower look to it. I'm not worried about that edge. I'll fix that edge after. I'm going to add a little white to it now. And we're going to go straight down. Go straight down. Move that straight across. A little more white. Gotta try to pull that out there without making a mess. Yep, 20 days of she's older. For 20 whole whopping days, my wife is older than I am. For 20 days, I make sure she knows it too. Nice guy that I am. So we're just adding a little bit of dark at the top of this sail. And then we'll probably do the same on the bottom. Oh, my sister's name is Susan. She was the original one, and then my wife married me, and she became Susan, and my sister got married, and she changed her last name. And the funny thing is, her husband has a sister named Sue. So it's interesting. I'm gonna grab a little bit of that dark again. that we have made masts out of. Sorry, I can't turn around and look at my phone right this second. Let's now grab a little bit of that white. I better check, make sure it's not my wife. Is it my wife or is it somebody that's here? Oh, Mr. Rob. Just making sure. Gotta make sure, you know. We'll add some gray to that in a second. Yeah. Glad you like it. Yep, that was another friend of mine. Passed away the day I painted that. I didn't even really know it. I mean, I knew she was sick, but kind of weird. And we'll grab some of the dark. I don't paint schooners very often, but I figured we'd toss in a two-masted schooner. It's not that I haven't done them at all. It's just usually the sails are on fire or something. I need to add just a tiny touch of length to that, just a little. It's a little bit short. Which means it's going to sit kind of weird, but that's okay. Now we're going to grab that gray that I have on here. We're going to add a little bit of white in it. Just a little bit, because we want to go down here and down here. A little bit darker. Now, tiny touch of white. Go into our dark here. Grabbing that white. And we'll see if we can get this thing to kind of and tiny touch of straight white. And now just a little smidgy of yellow in the middle. Maybe a little bit more yellow than that. I want just a little more yellow. And sorry, I'm not ignoring you. Trying to get that right. There we go. Now it's windy, so we need a little something in there. Oh, do we want to use the little one? Oh, we can try. Let's grab some white. Kind of toss it in that blue a little bit. Let's see if we can kind of. Bring those around like that. Just do that number, Not overthinking it. We're just kind of easing it in there. Just kind of pull those down in there like that. Just letting the paintbrush do what it wants to do. Just kind of tapping the top and kind of. Just go with it, Let it do its own thing. Put as much as it wants in here. And we'll just tap that one in there like that. We'll bring some of those waves, maybe a little brighter color over here. And don't forget over here. Oops, almost went right on top of my. That one looks a little off. Just kind of ease it up just a tiny bit. And maybe we'll grab a little bit of white with this brush. This one's pretty fine. I don't think this one can do it. Doesn't separate enough for me. Let's try to get it to separate a little bit here. We'll just smack that one down a little bit. And we'll just kind of tap these up in here. Too bad, yep. Certainly is. Used to sell one. Spent a lot of time up on the top of those riggings. Just a boy at the time. I wasn't very old. I think I was in 8th grade. Let's ease those up just a tiny bit. Gotta put a little blue in them because they're a little bit heavy. Ease them down just a tiny. I mean, we got some nice big waves going here, but let's just put a little blue in there. No, that sounds good. All right, nice rough day. Okay, maybe do a little something right here, a little brighter. A little blue in it. Maybe even swipe a little bit of the red. It's so far down here. Whoops, I had a bunch of paint on the back of that one. Oh well, let's go ahead and put that in there. Okay, just use this in here. Some of this will just dry right over it. Let's put some water movement in here. Rinse that off. Yeah, these are not on the list of things I paint very much at all. Hope y'all don't mind me slapping one of these up today. Just had the urge to do one, so I said, hey, why not? And you know, a lot of the time they have the big stripe down them and things like that, and you know, etc. Blah blah blah. We probably should put some type of, you know, and, you know, if you really want to get carried away, you can throw in a bunch of rigging and yeah, no. But for giggles, we can grab that liner brush and a touch of yellow paint. Maybe we can just A little yellow there, maybe one right here. And we'll put a couple of those guys in there. So that's pretty much what we have. Not a very exciting adventure as far as putting lots of trees and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I could do that. I could put a rocky cliff right in here and a beach and, do all that stuff if we wanted to. Here, the picture looks washed right out. See if that turns that off. Yeah, it's darker than that. Gotta like the rough water. Probably gonna actually add a little bit more splashiness to it on that ship, because let's face it, if it was like that, it would probably be more like that. Let's see. Do I want to put a front-facing rock on this thing? Yeah, I guess we could put a. Yeah, let's do something right here. Let's grab the gray, a little blue, throw that over there. And grab a bit of my lizard crimson too, so I can have kind of a brown color. Oh, let's kind of. Not worry about that part. That part we can really just. I don't have any black out here, otherwise I'd probably just put a bunch of black in here, but. Let's just kind of do this number here. Kind of bring that up there like that. Maybe a couple like right in here. Something like that. Just right over here. Just so we have that little difference in here. And get energetic and let's throw some greenery on it. Probably really don't need this, but we're doing it anyway. I'll grab a little touch of brighter colors. Just give a little. A little something there. No tree. Just like a little edge of a rocky cliff, you know. Maybe the water's coming this way. Maybe kind of running by it. So maybe there's a little something happening right here. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Maybe a little bit more. I need just a tiny bit more in here. There we go. That's what we want. So the water's coming this way from here. You know, so it's coming right by this cliff and smashing into it as it goes by. So let's pull some tape. I probably should put a signature on this thing. Yeah, why not? Might as well. What color we want to do it in? White? Sure, why not? And I'll give you a bird. How do you know I didn't put one in already? Mm-hmm. Are you sure there's no bird in there, Sonia? But just for you. Oh, I can tell you where it is. It's there. Seriously. There is a bird in this painting. It is a bird. Just so you know, I didn't leave one out. Let's hold that down so we don't catch up. And let's pull the tape and see what happens. Probably should close the palette before I wear the palette. Yep, good idea. Hopefully that sticks to that tape that's back there. I'll probably take it off this anyway, just so. Show it without that mess that's on the back of it. And let's just kind of. This is just watercolor paper. Thank you, Madonna. I know, it's an unusual thing for me to paint. I painted a couple here or there. Last one, I think the sails were on fire. But there is a bird in it. My signature is there. Mountains. We can see if we can get them to. This might be in my way a little bit, but let's try. Switch color. Oh, not that color. White. There. Gonna go through that yellow stage. Thank you. Sonia the boat is red, just to let you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got some kind of different kind of sky for me this time. I know I paint a lot of blue pictures. Not all of them. This one was black and white. Wait, okay, and it's got blue. Alright, so this one had blue the other day. Whatever. My wife says this line right here is kind of irritating. I don't know. She's probably right. Usually she is. But we'll fix it one of these days. I'll get around to it and fix it and make it look different. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming to hang out. I know it's not a super long one. It's 1 hour. That's not too bad. We'll try to get back on tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. Internet was kind of weird. I went to go on and it went off. So we'll do something else tomorrow. Maybe not even mountains. No, I'll probably put mountains in it. I always do. I like mountains. We could do another flower, but I haven't really progressed much with flowers. Still working on them. Maybe we'll paint some trees. Surprise, trees? Wow. Never happens. For anyone that missed it the other day, we did do some trees and some purple, which is something that, it came out and dried like that. Which I think is pretty cool. I think it dried pretty neat. Kind of different. Something I don't do much, purple like that. With a yellow. I don't use a lot of yellow. And I think that's all I've got. Yeah, I have merch and all that stuff. Yep, cool. Okay, I mentioned it. Please like, subscribe, share. Yep. Okay, it did that too. It's right on the bottom, right there. I made my effort. Not yet. I have not. It's, I don't know, over there somewhere. The waterfalls? Yeah, those are over there. I haven't been able to clear because of the weather. Rain, snow, other. Today, busy. Today would have been a good day, except for the rain and snow. It snowed this morning. Snowed last night. And then it's 55 degrees. I don't know. Now it's mud. So, but welcome to Vermont. Don't like the weather. Don't worry. You'll hate it worse later. Just the way it is. But please be safe, and as always, enjoy life. There's no guarantees about tomorrow. So do something for yourself every day. I know it's difficult. A lot of us don't want to make that effort. And it's like, I'll buy that chocolate tomorrow. You gotta take care of yourself too. As much as we love to take care of everyone else. Much peace to you all, and have a great evening. And yes, Sonia, I talk softer the later it gets. Especially when I haven't had a nap. Good night, all.